What is up, guys? Crypto's ripping once again, and a bunch of altcoins are absolutely flying. Some meme coins are flying. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm playing the crypto markets currently, especially while everything is pumping, and also show you some potential trades that I will be taking if the opportunity arises. So first, let's start off on Bitcoin. We're currently pretty much just stuck in this range here. As you can see, we've swept out these lows like one, two, three, four, five, like five times. So they really do want to defend this current low here, which is why I'm kind of okay with taking longs anywhere in this zone and just setting your invalidation underneath this low right here. And if it gets broken down, we're probably looking to see something around the 115K to like 112K range for a further correction on Bitcoin. So that's pretty much it right now. Currently, we're around the weekly open. Um, Here's the daily open. It's pretty much untouched. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. Okay. So a list that I've been compiling of a bunch of different coins that I'm interested in is all of the coins that are green on the year. So if you go on the 12-month chart here, all of these coins have made significant gains on the year or are green on the year. So Solana just turned green on the year. CRV is green on the year barely. Hype, of course, is green on the year. ADA is green on the year. Litecoin's green on the year. ETH is green on the year. Not bad. So yeah, you get the point. All these are green on the year. Some newer coins here, but if you notice a pattern, a lot of the coins that are actually green on the year are pretty much what you would call the dino coins, or the older type of coins that have been around for a while, which a lot of people hate on, but I'm completely okay with trading them because clearly they're showing strength over the year compared to all these new alt tokens that are just like pretty much saturating the market in a way, and it's just too many tokens to trade. So I've narrowed down my list to these where I'm pretty much interested in swinging it. I still do trade other coins, but this is the main list that I'm looking at currently. So first, let's go over the Solana chart here. Um, as you know, I've been pretty interested in Solana. This was my main zone at the 130 area where I did load up a lot of Solana. And the reason for it was, again, I think I made a YouTube video on it, was we swept out all these lows, came up, started forming good structure above these K areas, and then came down, retraced, and pretty much up only from there. Currently, we did break above the yearly open, and the next zone that I'm watching for Solana is this 220 to 230 zone, which I definitely want to trim some of my spot bags at that area. And if we get something like 190 before we get to 230, like something like this, I'm 100% okay with taking this trade off the yearly open in this good support zone right here. But other than 220 to 230, there's a 2021 highs, but the all-time high should just get taken if we do claim above this zone here on Solana. Okay, CRV is another coin that I'm watching currently. I have alerts set for it because I want it long in this zone here. So we have the weekly pivot plus the yearly open on this area here, and then we also have just this high where we broke out plus this gap here, so it would come down and fill that gap. And the stop loss is a little bit wide, which is the only issue here, but it would just be a close underneath this gap and coming back into this sort of range here before we target the all-time highs, which, not the all-time highs, sorry, the current highs of December. Yeah, CRV is a super old coin. It was at like $6 at one point, but we'll see if it can get a breakout here. From this area. Hype is another coin. It's been showing a little bit of weakness recently, but I think that is justified because it had such a strong run up in the past weeks and months of everything else performing like absolute shit. So I'm watching Hype for sure. The monthly open, I don't know if we get all the way down here, but this to me just looks like a solid retracement. If we don't bottom here, you can expect around $42 to $40 would be the bottom. And I wouldn't really want to see anything close under the monthly open here on Hype. And there's also this previous all-time high resistance, so you just want to watch for that. But I think a little bit more bleeding, a little bit more chop and hype could potentially be going to new highs because it is one of the best plays of the cycle. Everybody's using it, everybody's trading on it. It's a great product. Okay. Cardano, yeah, everything I'm pretty much watching is the yearly open for sort of continuation trades. I know that's not mainly my main strategy, but in this market, you're not really going to get insane pullbacks. And if you do, you have to set limit orders because one day you might just wake up and there will be like a 20% wick and it'll be recovered. So that's why I'm looking for more continuation trades and easy invalidation spots that I'm picking to close the trades if that is necessary. So Litecoin, yeah, not really. Yeah. Okay, Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin, I want to see these highs hold here, and I'm down to take longs from like 120 to 123, but I need to wait a little bit longer on that. ETH, again, is trading above the yearly open. The yearly open is pretty much my key level for all these zones. We could see a pullback, but I am a bidder of ETH at the yearly open. And then, not really interested in that. Aave came down and took out this high, and now we're trading below the yearly open on Aave, so I'm not really interested unless we get a deeper pullback into these zones. Another coin that I'm interested in is XRP. I do think the XRP rally was so hated, but it's literally one of the strongest charts in crypto right now. I mean, it looks like it's just going to go parabolic, to be honest with you, but I want to see. So yeah, we've had several daily closes above the previous all-time high right here on XRP. I kind of missed it, but again, these trades can be really low leveraged or even spot, but I do think that just any pullbacks into here, we're buying. And simple invalidation is just a bearish close or something that will just, yeah, so bearish close, a full inverse of this gap or something like that. But I really do think all these pullbacks are for buying currently. There's nothing to change my mind about that right now. And yeah, so Bonk is another very strong token. This is if you don't want to buy meme coins, you can literally just pretty much buy Bonk probably. It's a really good competitor to Pump Fund currently. And this will get you meme exposure. It's also a meme itself, but they have also added the product Let's Bonk Fund, which is actually producing revenue daily, and they're doing buybacks and things like that. I know I usually don't get into like the tech or like if the coin's actually good. I just strictly trade the price action. But if you do want to get exposure to memes, this is a pretty strong coin. And the yearly open, again, it's untapped, so we could come back down, but I'm definitely watching Bonk on my list. HBAR is pretty much an XRP beta. It's showing incredible strength, but a lot of these coins, I'm not really interested in taking positions now. Again, I said I would bid the yearly opens and do some easy invalidation, but that's pretty much it for now because I don't want to get burned, and I literally have been stacking Solana since like 130, even on the dip to like $100. So I'm in a pretty good position, but for a lot of you who aren't positioned and want to get exposure, then these coins that are green on the year or retests of the yearly open are pretty good options if you want to get exposure. Another meme is SPX. This one's had an absolutely insane accumulation down here before making a new high. So this is a pretty strong zone. We actually tapped into it, so you're low-key kind of late already. But yeah, invalidation, I guess, is just closes underneath this area, and you can try and target pretty much anywhere that you want that fits your risk tolerance. But it's hard to say because these coins are in price discovery. So we can check out some other coins that I'm also potentially looking at. ENA had a brutal dump, but this zone right here is pretty key zone where a lot of the accumulation happened in September of 2024 and also around like May-ish area of this year. So again, if you were to take a trade, I would suggest something into here with the stop loss, a close under this area. And these are more higher time frame trades, so you can really be loose with it as long as you're managing your leverage and your risk. Of course, spot buying is probably the safest, especially in these type of markets, because you can get 20 to 30% gains in a day without using leverage, you don't have to pay that funding fee, and it's a lot safer, in my opinion, because you own your coins and it's in a spot wallet, or you could have it on exchange, but I recommend having it on a spot wallet. Also, TON, I was in this long here. TON could maybe make another run up. But yeah, all these coins pretty much, if everything starts ripping, they'll start ripping. Doge is another one that it's holding this zone right here. So maybe it's a good bid now, and invalidation is a close under this zone here. But yeah, a lot of crypto right now is getting pretty high. It's definitely getting more talked about, but you just want to be safe. Again, sold 220 and 230 is where I'm taking some profits off. The main play of the week that I'm looking at are these CRV longs. I'll update you if I take them on a trade recap. And then Bitcoin, obviously, we just want to see a leg up to new highs. I mean, it should, in my opinion. We're reclaiming the weekly open, which is pretty good. And that's pretty much it for my crypto update today. I'll update you on the CRV long. Just watch it, be patient, and stick to spot is my advice. So I'll see you guys in the next video.